Hello everyone, welcome to this channel. Today we will learn the chapter The Ailing Planet, the Green Movement's Role, which is written by Nani Palkhiwala. So let's start the chapter. The following article was written by Nani Palkhiwala and published in the Indian Express on 24 November 1994. The issues that he raised regarding the declining health of the earth continue to have relevance. So this particular article was written by Nani Palkhiwala and he is the writer of this chapter. It was published in the Indian Express on 24 November 1994. And the issues which he raised in the complete chapter was regarding the declining health of the earth, which is continuing till now. So let's start our main chapter. One cannot recall any moment in world history which has gripped the imagination of the entire human race so completely and so rapidly as the Green Movement, which started nearly 25 years ago. So gripped means clutch or hold, and Green Movement is a movement which stresses people to follow environmentally friendly practices. So Nani says that this movement, and which movement he is referring to? He is referring to the Green Movement, which has completely changed the entire human race so rapidly. He is saying that the whole green planet Earth is changed completely. The perception of people has changed, which from the Green Movement, and which was started nearly 25 years ago in 1972. As you can see in the pictures also. In 1972, the world's first nationwide Green Party was founded in New Zealand. Since then, the movement has not looked back. So, in 1972, a Green Party was formed in New Zealand. And after that, this movement was continuously working, and it has not looked back. So Nani is saying that this movement has a great role. And you can see, as in the picture, the members of this nationwide Green Party are Tony Brunt and Geoff Neal. We have shifted, one hopes, irrevocably from the mechanistic view to a holistic and ecological view of the world. So irrevocably means in a way that cannot be changed or reversed. And ecological view means it means a view for the preservation of the environment. It also refers to the understanding of importance of earth resources for the use of future generations. So here Nani is referring to the view of human beings which has changed from holistic to ecological view. Now the people are conserving environment and their view has changed completely. So here it is a description about the ecological view. And ecological view means that we have conserved some resources of the earth for our future generations also. It is a shift in human perceptions as revolutionary as that introduced by Copernicus, who taught mankind in the 16th century that the earth and the other planets revolved around the sun. So revolutionary means evolving, a complete change. It means that, as I have said you earlier, our perceptions, human beings' perception is changed as it is compared to the Copernicus, who taught mankind that in the 16th century that the earth revolves around this around earth, as well as planets revolve around the sun, not sun revolved around the earth. So it is only a comparison. And revolutionary means a change which cannot be, means which is a change which is complete change. For the first time in human history, there is a growing worldwide consciousness that the earth itself is a living organism and an enormous being of which we are parts. It has its own metabolic needs and vital processes which need to be respected and preserved. So, metabolic needs means needs of a living organism that enables them to have a chemical process that causes food to be used for growth and energy. You all have read about metabolic processes or needs in your science in previous classes. So Nani has said that first time in the human history there is a consciousness in all the human beings that earth is also a living organism. It has also some vital metabolic processes, and it is a huge enormous being in which we live. So we have to respect and preserve it. This is all about this earth, that we have to respect and preserve our planet earth. The earth's vital signs reveal a patient and declining health. So now Nani is very concerned about the earth, and he says that the earth's health is declining so rapidly, and he is a patient now. Means the earth is a patient now. In this picture you can see this, that it is a very beautiful picture which has heartbeat, and it says that it is a living organism, and it also reveals that it is a patient. We have begun to realize our ethical obligations to be good stewards of the planet and responsible trustees of the legacy to future generations. So now Nani says here that, okay, first look at the meanings of the words. Ethical obligations are when someone is required to do something based on a righteous standard of rules. Stewards means manage or to look after. So now Nani says here that the people have realized their ethical obligations, and obligations means that they are concerned about the planet and they are managing or they are looking after the planet earth. Now they are responsible trustees of the future generation, means that they are now very conscious about the planet earth, and they are protecting the earth for the future generations too. The concept of sustainable development was popularized in 1987 by the World Commission on Environment and Development. Sustainable development means economic development without depletion of natural resources. So here Nani says about the concept of sustainable development, and it was popularized in the year 1987 by the World Commission on Environment and Development. So what is the sustainable development? The development in this report, it defined the idea as development that meets the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their needs. That is, without stripping the natural world of resources future generations would need. So look at this definition. It says that such a development that uses the resources of uses the resources in the present, as well as we need not to compromise these resources for the future generations. So such a development which needs the use of the present resources without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their needs. So we have to use raw materials in such a way that it can conserve for the future generations also. So this is all about the sustainable development, which was popularized in 1987. In the zoo at Lusaka, Zambia, there is a cage where the notice reads the world's most dangerous animal. Inside the cage, there is no animal but a mirror where you see yourself. So now, Nani Palkhiwala refers the human beings as the most dangerous animal in the whole world. And he says that he talks about the zoo at Lusaka, Zambia, where there is a cage and it has the notice the world's most dangerous animal. So it is true that we are the most dangerous animal, and we are exploiting the earth's resources, and now the health of the earth is declining rapidly. So he says that there is a cage inside where there is no animal but a mirror where you see yourself. So there is a mirror where we can see our reflection, and it is reflecting that we are the most dangerous animal in the whole world. Thanks to the efforts of a number of agencies in different countries, a new awareness has now dawned. Dawn means begin upon the most dangerous animal in the world. He has realized the wisdom of shifting from a system based on domination to one based on partnership. So now Nani is thanking to the efforts of the agencies which has created awareness among the people that we are the most dangerous animal. Means it has created awareness among the most dangerous animal, because the human being is referred here as the most dangerous animal. Now the human beings has realized that what is a system based on domination and what is the system based on partnership. Here domination means that where a king rules. You can say it as also dictatorship. And now we all have partnership, means we have the people have their own government which has chosen by them only. So now they are aware about these things, that we need a partnership. We have to conserve the planet Earth in partnership. No one can conserve the planet Earth by his own efforts. It needs a partnership. Scientists have catalogued about 1.4 million living species with which mankind shares the Earth. Estimates vary widely as regards the still uncatalogued living species. Biologists reckon that about 3 to 100 million other living species still languish, lose or lack of vitality of a person or plant or animal, grow weak. It is the meaning of languish. Unnamed in ignominious darkness. So catalogued here means classify or characterize. Reckon means calculate, and language I have already told you. So ignominious darkness means disgraced, as no one has knowledge about them. So now Nani says that scientists have maken a list which consists of 1.4 million living species which are sharing the earth with human beings. But there are many more species to be discovered yet, and scientists are also not have discovered them. So here it is written there are 3 to 100 million living species which has not been discovered yet, and which are unnamed in ignominious darkness, means that वो अंधेरे में हैं अभी तक जो साइंटिस्ट बायोलॉजिस्ट हैं वो अभी तक डिस्कवर नहीं कर पाए हैं. सो वी हैव मीन्स दैट वो अभी तक अंधेरे में है कुछ स्पीशीज़. 3 to 100 million of species are yet in the darkness, and we don't have knowledge about them. One of the early international commissions which dealt inter alia with the question of ecology and environment was the Brent Commission, which had a distinguished Indian as one of its members, Mr. L.K. Jha. So now here Nani talks about the commission which was named Brent Commission, and it raised a very serious question which we will look afterwards. So first, to see the meaning of inter alia among other things means other things, different things के अलावा भी जो है इंटरनेशनल कमीशन जो है among the other things means बहुत सारी चीज़ों के अलावा भी उसने एक क्वेश्चन किया हम सब से, और वो क्वेश्चन किसने किया? ब्रेंट कमीशन. एंड इन दी ब्रेंट कमीशन देयर वाज अ मेंबर हु वाज इंडियन which named Mr. L.K. Jha. So it raised a very serious question, which is this. The first Brand report raised the question, are we to leave our successors a scorched planet of advancing deserts, impoverished landscapes and alien environment? So this was the question raised by the first Brand Commission in its report. And this says that first we look at the meanings. Scorched means burn the surface with heat of fire, as you can look at the picture also. Impoverished means made poor, and ailing means in poor health. So the first Brand report has raised this question, this serious question, which talks about that क्या हम अपने फ्यूचर जनरेशन्स को एक ऐसी प्लैनेट अर्थ देंगे जो कि सारे डेजर्ट से भरी हुई है, मीन्स जिसमें बंजर ज़मीन है और जो बहुत पुअर है, और मतलब जो और हेल्थ भी उसकी बहुत पुअर हो चुकी है. तो क्या हम ऐसे प्लैनेट अर्थ को देना चाहेंगे अपने सक्सेसर्स को, अपनी फ्यूचर जनरेशन्स को? ओके. Mr. Lester R. Brown, in his thoughtful book, The Global Economic Prospect, points out that the Earth's principal biological systems are four: fisheries, forests, grasslands, and croplands, and they form the foundation of the global economic system. So now he talks about Mr. R. Brown, and he wrote in his book, The Global Economic Prospect, that the earth has four principal biological systems: fisheries, forests, grasslands and croplands, and these four form the foundation of the global economic system, as we get all the raw materials from these four systems. But now they are also declining, which we will study afterwards. Okay, so In addition to supplying our food, these four systems provide virtually all the raw materials for industry except minerals and petroleum derived synthetics. In large areas of the world, human claims on these systems are reaching an unsustainable level, a point where their productivity is being impaired. So synthetics means artificial substance, and impaired meaning is weakened or damaged. So now here is some now Nani says that these four systems provides all the raw materials for the industry, as I have told you earlier, except all the minerals and petroleum derived synthetics, because they take thousands of years to replenish, as they are non-renewable resources. And these four principal biological systems, which are fisheries, forests, grasslands and croplands. So they all are the raw materials for the industries. But in the large areas of the world, means humans जो हैं वो इनको exploit करते जा रहे हैं at a high rate, and it has reached to an unsustainable level where productivity is being impaired. Means we the human beings are exploiting these resources, and now these resources are being impaired, damaged or weakened. Now they cannot be replenished. When this happens, fisheries collapse, forests disappear, grasslands are converted into barren wastelands, and croplands deteriorate. In a protein-conscious and protein-hungry world, overfishing is common every day. So when this happens, this is when the human claims reach at a higher rate and the productivity is weakened or totally damaged. When this happens, fisheries collapse, forest disappears, grasslands are converted into barren wasteland and croplands deteriorate. फिशरीज़ कोलैप्स हो जाती है, मीन्स हम इतनी फिशेस को जो है हम बार बार फिशिंग से निकाल रहे हैं और वही जो है बहुत कम हो चुकी है. फॉरेस्ट हम काट रहे हैं फ्यूल के लिए, ट्रीज़ से हमें फ्यूल मिलता है, फायरवुड, जिसकी वजह से क्या हो रहे हैं, फॉरेस्ट हम काटते जा रहे हैं, फॉरेस्ट गायब हो जा रहे हैं. हम अपने घर भी बनाते हैं उन लकड़ियों से, तो क्या हो रहा है, फॉरेस्ट ही पूरे गायब हो रहे हैं. ग्रासलैंड्स जो हैं जिनमें ग्रासेस उगी हुई है और बहुत अच्छे से जो है ग्रासलैंड्स है वो क्या हो रहे हैं, बंजर ज़मीन में कन्वर्ट हो रहे हैं. जो क्रॉप लैंड्स है वो डिस्ट्रॉयड हो रही है, जिनमें हम खेती करते हैं वो भी बहुत ख़राब हो चुकी है. उस धरती की भी जो कंडीशंस है वो बहुत ख़राब हो गई है. और अब इसमें आगे बताया है कि जो फिशरीज़ है, हम एज़ फिशरीज़ जो है हम इतनी कंज्यूम करते जा रहे हैं, हम इतना प्रोटीन कॉन्शियस हो गए हैं कि हम ओवर फिशिंग कर रहे हैं. और ये कॉमन है हर दिन, क्योंकि हमें जो फिशेस है वो बहुत ज़्यादा चाहिए और हम प्रोटीन के पीछे भागते जा रहे हैं. In poor countries, local forests are being decimated in order to procure firewood for cooking. In some places, firewood has become so expensive that what goes under the pot now costs more than what goes inside it. So now Nani says that जो पुअर कंट्रीज़ हैं उनमें जो लोकल फॉरेस्ट हैं, जो उस एरिया के फॉरेस्ट हैं, वो तो इतनी तेज़ी से काटे जा रहे हैं क्योंकि वो गरीब कंट्रीज़ हैं. जो गरीब कंट्रीज़ हैं उनके पास इतने सारे फॉरेस्ट हैं और वो क्या कर रहे हैं, फायरवुड जो है उसको फायरवुड के लिए जो है ट्रीज कट कर रहे हैं. एज यू कैन सी इन दिस पिक्चर, दिस मैन इज कटिंग द ट्री for the purpose of firewood. So firewood, now Nani says a very popular quotation: what goes under the pot now cost more than what goes inside it. Means this, it reveals this picture. मीन्स जो हम फायरवुड, जो हम लकड़ियाँ डाल रहे हैं, वो इतनी महंगी होती जा रही है क्योंकि हमें वो फ्यूल के लिए चाहिए, तो वो इतनी महंगी होती जा रही है कि जो हम ग्रेन कुकिंग के लिए यूज़ कर रहे हैं उससे भी बहुत ज़्यादा ये फायरवुड जो है वो बहुत महंगा होता जा रहा है. ओके. Since the tropical forest is in the words of Dr. Myers, the powerhouse of evolution, several species of life face extinction as a result of its destruction. So now Nani says that जो tropical forest हैं वही है पावर हाउस ऑफ इवोल्यूशन. इन्हीं ट्रॉपिकल फॉरेस्ट में जो है बहुत ज़्यादा स्पीशीज़ जो है दिखने को मिलती है और स्पीशीज़ का जो है रिप्रोडक्शन होता रहता है और बहुत सारी स्पीशीज़ हमें यहाँ दिखने को मिलती है. लेकिन क्या होता जा रहा है, ह्यूमन बीइंग्स जो है वो फॉरेस्ट काट रहे हैं फायरवुड के पर्पस से. तो क्या हो रहा है, बहुत ज़्यादा डिस्ट्रक्शन हो रहा है और ये जो स्पीशीज़ जो यहाँ पे रह रही है फॉरेस्ट में वो ख़त्म होती जा रही है, पूरी एक्सटेंट के कतार पर पहुँच चुकी है. It has been well said that forest precedes mankind, deserts follow. Means जैसे हम ह्यूमन बीइंग्स, जैसे कि लोग आए हैं, हम क्या कर रहे हैं, फॉरेस्ट को डेजर्ट्स में कन्वर्ट करते जा रहे हैं. एज यू कैन सी इन दिस पिक्चर. Precede here means property inherited from father or ancestor. Here it means that जो ह्यूमन बीइंग्स हैं वो फॉरेस्ट को किस में कन्वर्ट कर रहे हैं, डेजर्ट्स में कन्वर्ट करते जा रहे हैं क्योंकि फॉरेस्ट को हम काटते जा रहे हैं. तो जो फॉरेस्ट पहले रह रहे थे अब ह्यूमन बीइंग्स के आने से वो डेजर्ट्स में कन्वर्ट हो रहे हैं. The world's ancient patrimony of tropical forests is now eroding at the rate of 40 to 50 million acres a year, and the growing use of dung for burning deprives the soil of an important natural fertilizer. Patrimony here means property inherited from father or ancestor. So now here Nani says that जो tropical forest हैं वो इतनी ज़्यादा रेट से इरोड हुए जा रहे हैं, इतने ज़्यादा रेट से काटे जा रहे हैं और उनका रेट क्या हो रहा है, क्या है अभी 40 to 50 मिलियन एकर्स अ ईयर. सो एक साल में 40 to 50 मिलियन एकर्स जो है गायब हो रहे हैं फॉरेस्ट, ट्रॉपिकल फॉरेस्ट. और जो हम काउ डंक हियर मीन्स द काउ डंक विच वी यूज़ फॉर द सॉइल फर्टिलिटी, अब ये जो हैं बर्निंग के पर्पज से यूज़ किए जा रहे हैं एज दे आर ऑल्सो अ गुड फ्यूल ऑफ कुकिंग. ओके. सो ये नानी अब क्या बता रहे हैं यहाँ पे कि जो फॉरेस्ट हैं वो काटे जा रहे हैं और सॉइल को भी अब अच्छी फर्टिलिटी नहीं मिल रही है. तो इससे क्या हो रहा है, सॉइल की फर्टिलिटी लूज़ हो रही है और हम जो डंग हैं वो वैसे भी बर्निंग में यूज़ कर रहे हैं. तो इससे सॉइल की भी फर्टिलिटी डाउन हो रही है, फॉरेस्ट भी जो है इरोड होते जा रहे हैं, गायब होते जा रहे हैं. The World Bank estimates that a 5-fold increase in the rate of forest planting is needed to cope with the expected fuel wood demand in the year 2000. So नानी ने ये आर्टिकल जो है 1994 में लिखा है और अब वर्ल्ड बैंक जो थी उस समय की, उस एरा की, जो उस टाइम की, उन्होंने क्या एस्टिमेट किया था कि 5 टाइम्स इनका इंक्रीज़ चाहिए, फॉरेस्ट प्लांटिंग जो है उसमें इंक्रीज़ चाहिए. और कितना इंक्रीज़ चाहिए, 5 टाइम्स, ताकि हम उतना कर सकें जितना हमें फ्यूल वुड की डिमांड है जो चाहिए होगी 2000 में, अब तो 2020 चल रहा है। सो 1994 में ये एस्टिमेट किया गया था कि 2000 में जो चाहिए डिमांड कंप्लीट करने के लिए जितनी फ्यूल चाहिए हमें, वो किससे मिल सकती है हमें? 5 टाइम्स हमें जो है प्लांट्स करने होंगे, प्लांट की प्लांटिंग करनी होगी, फॉरेस्ट को लगाना होगा, इसी से ही हमें जो है फ्यूल मिल सकता है। बट आई डोंट थिंक सो दैट ये जो है इतनी 5 टाइम्स जो है प्लांटिंग की गई होगी, क्योंकि अभी भी वही कंडीशंस है जो उस समय थी। Okay, so the remaining part of this chapter we will cover in the next video. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like and comment and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.